Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the throw. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Blocks the low heavy. Throw whip. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Gets the bar out of control. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Can they keep on him? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Changes things up with an overhand. Hits him with a stop and block. Showing some real tenacity. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Knockdown and scrapping it out up close. Breaks the block with a throw. The drive impact is denied. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Grabs and throws them away. Throws them from above. Life leaders that wrecks them. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. A fireball at that range? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Start things off with a jump in? Who's going to steal this win? Overhead. Excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Uses their drive gauge. Crowns them from above. Blocks while they're blinking. They trade hits. Low heavy. Drops that off. Tap into the feng shui engine. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This is knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The low. I can't believe it. Hazashi. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Overhead attack. This can lead to some big damage. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireballs. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player two chases them down. Taking stock. From up above. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. So little life left. Wilt opts for the throw to close it out. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Connects with medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Spinning bird kick. Player two will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player two holding hits them with a stop and bob. Blocks the impact. Gets them with the anti-air. Knockdown and max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? What'll happen here? Player one has the chance to win the round if they... What are you jumping in for? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Don't underestimate me.
Final round. Fight.
Open with a jump in? The last round. It's now or never. Please, hit the low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both fighters have a full super meter and whip! They're wide open! Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Close range projectile. Vintage. Both sides. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Reads the jump in perfectly. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. Lightning kicks. Okay, here we go. Raw super art incoming. Sakai Blood! Amazing! Wit sees the overhead coming. Solid anti-air. Poses them with the kicks. Throws. What now? This is a critical moment. Can't block that low. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Good decision with that throw. Spending that drive gauge. Jumps up. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. I can't keep track of these corner switches. The pressure is so intense here. Trying to read each other here? They saw the chip KO on the table. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That drive impact doesn't get through. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive hits. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Looking for a chance. Anything could happen here. So, what's next? Anti-air drops them. They just said, get that jump in out of here. A quick breather. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, says no and brushes that off and keeps going. Super art on deck for both fighters. Just goes for it at this range. Party time! Catches them in the full-on storm. Overhead attack. Low heavy. Player will break through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Loads up above? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent crowns them from above. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Anti-air in the clutch. Barely the low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Gotta do better than that. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Also, getting it some real damage. And it is on. What now? Quick medium poke. Excellent block. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 is over. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets a risky buff in. Checks him with a projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game teams. Difficult situation for a throw. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. Backs them into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jump. Knockdown. Smart play with the throw. Gets the bar on the KO. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Now, can they finish the job? Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Can't tech the throw. Neither of them willing to back off here. Checks them with a projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Spinning bird kick. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Not close enough for the throw. Watching each other carefully. Drops them hard. Finds the target. Rattles them with a spinning bird. Yo, critical art now? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Just goes for it at this range. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 2 drops them to half, closing the gap. Hits with the overhead. Still slugging it out here.
Here we go.
Anticipates the overhead. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Reads their mind and techs the throw. These two fighters are perfectly synced. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Does a good job of pushing back. Taking stock. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Had the radar up and running. That drive impact is blocked. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Hits up and crushes that off and keeps going. Took him to the corner in a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Player 1, oh my god, they just chunked it up! And whip! They're wide open! Can they create an opportunity? Oh, the throw connects! Were they baiting them into that? Closes it out! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. From up above. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Long low attack hits. Grabs them, knockdown. Right lead is opening down to the wire. There's the impact. Not letting that go on KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Connects with medium kick. Spinning bird kick. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Knocked them out of the air. Goes for the aerial Kikosho. That's not gonna hit. Then the bar on the Kikosho. The super doesn't hit. What now? Yes, drive impact for the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game teams. What's the play here? Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Hold your breath. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Knockdown and sticks the jump in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Blocks the overhead. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Zones with the fireball. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? Can't find the target. Quick breather. Anticipated that throw. Hit them with a quick low kick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
They are letting it fly from the crowns them from above. Throws a fireball. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Sees the overhead coming. What are they gonna do? Who will force the other's hand? Saihasho! This is gonna hurt. Amazing! Pumps the brakes on the impact. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. All the throws connects. Taking chunks out of each other here. Somehow manages to block the jump in. The drive impact doesn't work. Escapes the corner. What's next? They can't get hit. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Dumps them! Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Saihasho, early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Long, low attack hits. Picks up some damage with a long, reaching attack. Throws him down. All right. Player 2 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Somehow pushes back all the way to what a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The jump in is denied. Reaches out with a lightning kick. Connects with medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Sneaks in above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Opts for the throw. What's the play here? They were ready for the air attack. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Their drive gauge is not filled. How will they start their approach and mount a comeback? Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Sai Hasho goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side flip. Anthony! Knockdown and... oh my god, they just choked it up! Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Lightning kicks! Full SA meter to back throw for damage and vital positioning! Drives and back misses! Oh, plot twist! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it! What a finish!
Final round. Fight.
Yours up above? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Misses the grab. Goes with low heavy. Drops that off. Super art to show them what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Okay, here we go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash goes to the air. SDK hits. Player 1 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Close range projectile. Poses them with a kick. Gotta do better than that. Drops them from the air. Ugh, take low heavy. They are done. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.